Welcome to News Today with WDW News Today. I'm Tom Corliss. Here now the news for October 25th, 2021. With Walt Disney World theme park hours available through the end of the year, we now know that 3 of the parks will be open until at least midnight on New Year's Eve. Due to COVID-19 restrictions, there were no New Year's celebrations at the end of 2020, but it seems likely there will be midnight fireworks at Magic Kingdom and Epcot, at least possibly even Disney's Hollywood Studios, given that fireworks in general have returned to the parks and the hours are listed as closing at midnight. Of course, Magic Kingdom and Epcot historically closed at 1 a.m. Rather than midnight, but park hours can certainly be extended before we get to December 31st. Magic Kingdom is also listed as closing at midnight on December 30th. In the past, it has hosted the preview of the New Year's Eve fireworks. So interesting that it sounds like we may have New Year's Eve fireworks again this year. Of course, 2019 was the first time and only time that Disney's Animal Kingdom stayed open until midnight for New Year's Eve. For now, it's listed as closing at 7 p.m. on December 31st. A list of possible Funko Pop figures for the 50th anniversary of Walt Disney World has been discovered. The list includes different Magic Kingdom attractions and characters. There's the Deluxe Dumbo the Flying Elephant with Goofy, Deluxe Space Mountain with Mickey Mouse, Pirates of the Caribbean, the dog with the keys, Cinderella Castle with Mickey Mouse, Captain Hook on Peter Pan's Flight, Tomorrowland Transit Authority People Mover with Mickey, and the Tomorrowland Transit Authority People Mover with Minnie. The list has not yet been confirmed. The different 50th anniversary Funko Pop figures could be released, but there were Disneyland 65th anniversary figures, so it makes sense that a whole series is coming for Disney World's 50th. Disney has changed the language surrounding indoor character meet and greets, which will return to the Magic Kingdom and Hollywood Studios next month. The Walt Disney World website now refers to these appearances as sightings. For example, the page for meeting Mickey at Town Square Theater in the Magic Kingdom now calls the experience a sighting with Mickey. Guests will not be allowed to hug characters to get an autograph, but can enjoy one-on-one time with the characters and take photos, not unlike the outdoor character appearances that have been happening. Exactly how much distance between guests and characters will be required has not been announced. A return date for these sightings has also not been announced. All we know is it's November. Disney princesses at Princess Fairy Tale Hall in the Magic Kingdom, Mickey Mouse in his 50th anniversary iridescent outfit at Town Square Theater in the Magic Kingdom, Minnie Mouse at Red Carpet Dreams at Hollywood Studios, and Disney Junior stars in the Animation Courtyard at Hollywood Studios are all set to return. The website only lists sightings with Cinderella and Tiana at Fairy Tale Hall, indicating Elena of Avalor and Rapunzel may not be appearing. This week, Walt Disney World launched their new Disney Genie service, as well as Genie Plus and Lightning Lane, which allow guests to skip the standby line for a fee. Some attractions are included in Genie Plus for $15, while others cost extra with individual Lightning Lane access, such as Star Wars Rise of the Resistance. While Genie Plus selections are available to all guests starting at 7 a.m. each day, individual Lightning Lane selections are only available to resort guests at 7 a.m. and to non-resort guests starting at park open time. For the past few days, Disney had saved some slots for non-resort guests to ride Star Wars Rise of the Resistance earlier in the day, but that has ended. So now what they're doing is they're just releasing all that they've got to the resort guests at 7 a.m., and whatever's left is what you can buy as a regular guest when the park actually opens. They were repopulating those 9 o'clock, 10 o'clock a.m. slots the first couple days, but I'm a local, not often a resort guest, but I think it's fair. I think if people are here on vacation and staying on property, there should be benefits to that. And I think being able to buy earlier time slots for Rise of the Resistance makes sense. Plus, if you're a local, you probably want to buy a later time anyway. You're probably not going in the morning. So I think it's fine. I think they need to have some sort of benefit, and I think this makes sense. As Disney stated with previous Genie announcements, prices for individual Lightning Lane access will vary depending on the day of the week and the time of the year, not unlike their theme park ticket pricing. October 22nd marked the beginning of the first weekend after the launch of Genie, and because of that, prices were slightly higher than they had been. Individual Lightning Lane access fluctuates, of course, from $7 to $15. On Friday, most prices are higher than the weekday pricing by $2 to $3. Rise of the Resistance, of course, maintained its $15, while Everest stayed at $7, but Flight of Passage was the next highest on Friday with $14, while Space Mountain was the next lowest at $9. Runaway Railway was $10, and Remy's Ratatouille Adventure and Frozen Ever After were $11, while Seven Dwarfs Mine Train was $12. So this will change. Every day will be different. Lower times, lower prices, higher capacity times, higher prices. It's going to be a thing. Be Our Guest restaurant at the Magic Kingdom is serving up nostalgia in the form of 20,000 Leagues Under the Sea menu items. You may remember the attraction existed at the Magic Kingdom from 1971 all the way to 1994 until Michael Eisner was like, this is too expensive, close it. It was leaking and stuff. But 2 beverages, an appetizer, and a dessert are part of the 50th anniversary celebration. These are 4 items new to the menu. Be Our Guest, of course, has a fixed menu. Adults pay $62, while children pay $37. For drinks, we tried the Nautilus, a blue raspberry slushy with Swedish fish, and a special 20,000 Leagues Under the Sea Glow Cube, which is really cool. It has the 20K logo on one side, and then the Nautilus on another, and the squid on the opposite. Very, very cool. We also tried the Squid's Revenge, a michelada with a salted rim and garnished with charred octopus and cucumber, which might be the worst thing we've ever had at Walt Disney World. For our appetizer, we had the Captain Nemo octopus, which is made of seaweed salad, cucumber, pickled beets, hearts of palm, tapioca crackers, beets mousse, and carrot ginger silk. And finally, for dessert was the Ned Land Sea Cake, which is a children's menu offering, but it's a lemon and strawberry shell cake, pistachio microwave cake, chocolate rocks, gray stuff, and Swedish fish. And it does look a little bit like the lagoon from the now extinct attraction. Head on over to our website to read the review. I had a fun time all alone at Be Our Guest. People think it was weird I went to Be Our Guest alone, but that's the job. That's what we're here to do. Celebrate Christmas this year with a 50th anniversary Walt Disney World ornament on your tree, or an entire tree, of course, dedicated to the world's most magical celebration. Found yet another ornament for the celebration at the Emporium in Magic Kingdom, shaped like a classic Mickey ear hat. It's dark blue with the 50th logo on the front and the Walt Disney World icons on the ears. Mickey and Minnie are dancing on top. The ornament is $24.99. The latest piece of anniversary merchandise we found at the Emporium in Magic Kingdom lets guests take one of the Disney Skyliner cabs home in miniature form, complete with a stand for hanging. The toy gondola features Mickey and Minnie in their 50th anniversary costumes on one of the windows. The toy retails for $17.99. It's an exact replica of the 50th gondola that's currently flying around property. One of the most amazing Vault Collection items now available at Walt Disney World are these new playing cards. They feature Mickey, Minnie, Donald, and Goofy, and as well the old Cinderella Castle shield icon. The packaging has 50th anniversary artwork as well. The Vault Collection logo is printed on the back. Also have golden sides on the cards. They're really cool. They're a reproduction of cards that were sold in the 70s at Walt Disney World. The deck retails for $12.99. Columbia Harbor House has added new attraction-themed menu items. Of course, we tried all the Haunted Mansion-themed items already, but we left a separate attraction and their item to try it another time. This item, a salad themed to the Hall of Presidents. Okay. The Hail to the Leaf salad is $11.99. It's made of mixed greens with apples, cheddar, dried cranberries, and apple vinaigrette, topped with chicken strips. A favorite of Herbert Hoover, I've been told. He was partial. Every day at lunch, Herbert Hoover would put 2 chicken strips on his salad. I'm joking, because this item makes no sense. But nonetheless, if you want to try it, the review on our site, it actually wasn't bad. This is a really exciting story. The frogs, originally designed by Walt Disney Imagineer Mark Davis, have returned to the Jungle Cruise at the Magic Kingdom after being gone for almost 50 years. Several frogs were present when the Jungle Cruise first opened at the Magic Kingdom on October 1st, 1971. They were removed about a year or two later, reportedly for looking too hokey. Since then, the sound effects for the frogs have been there the whole time near Inspiration Falls. And in the past decade, though, the frogs have come to some prominence. I know in a number of D23 panels and things, they've talked about these frogs. And if you picked up the Mark Davis Wed book, the art was actually in there, the concept art for these frogs. And with all this interest and this nostalgia about this item that was removed, and with the 50th anniversary now upon us, Imagineering thought it would be nice to bring the frogs back. And here they are, not quite in the same form, but very similar, and there's 2 of them. The frogs are back along the banks of the Jungle Cruise at the Magic Kingdom. What a wonderful little thing. What an amazing little thing. We found more bag charms at Sir Mickey's in the Magic Kingdom. The first is a Dole Whip swirl in a pink cup with Perfection on a light blue bar that wraps around. The second is a replica of the magic carpet from Aladdin. These 2 cost $14.99. The most exciting, though, a blue fabric oval with the People Mover logo, which costs $9.99. If you like that, you'll enjoy the new patched set that celebrates some Magic Kingdom attractions and patches. We initially found these in the Creation Shop at Epcot. It's also at Magic Kingdom. The set includes patches themed to a monorail, the People Mover, the Carousel of Progress, and Hub Grass. My favorite attraction, Hubgrass. Set retails for $19.99. One of the new attractions coming soon to Epcot is Journey of Water, a walkthrough experience inspired by Moana. When I say soon, I mean we have no idea. Though construction it sometimes seems stagnant from the monorail view, significant digging and excavation has now been done. Journey of Water will be across from the Creation Shop as part of the new World Nature neighborhood. A large ditch can be seen just past the construction walls and scrims. The ditch is surrounded by orange mesh fencing, and 2 platform structures are in the center of the ditch. Crew members were working on these when we visited, and an excavator vehicle is parked to the side of the ditch. And just beyond that is a small structure that was built this summer where more crew members were gathered. Journey of Water is expected probably to open next year, but Disney has not said anything about a timeline for the attraction. PrimevalWhirl has been officially closed for over a year now, and the demolition is well underway. In fact, the entire right track of the ride has now been completely demolished, and they've started to rip down the left track at this point. Disney has not said what's going to go in place of this, what's going to be here. Maybe it'll be a grassy knoll like the festival space is going to be at Epcot. We don't know. We have no idea what the future holds for Dino Land, but at least they're knocking this thing down. Next up in our endless stream of Walt Disney World 50th Anniversary treat reviews is a petite stump cake available at Roaring Fork in Disney's Wilderness Lodge. Try to say stump cake without laughing. It's a chocolate cake with birthday cake buttercream filling surrounded by chocolate bark fondant, topped with 50th anniversary chocolate coin. Treat is $5.99, the review on our site. Meanwhile, over at Geyser Point Bar and Grill, they're celebrating the spooky season with a menu of specialty drinks and a seasonal pie available through November 7th. The 4 margaritas are available separately or all together as a flight for $18. The seasonal pie is lemon meringue, available for $7. I guess the spookiest pie of all, lemon meringue. The margaritas are as follows. There's the Around the Pumpkin Patch, the Poison Apple, the Blood Orange, and the Black Magic Margarita. Again, the reviews on our website. To celebrate the 50th anniversary, special offerings can be found around the resort, including at the hotels and at Sanaa at Disney's Animal Kingdom Lodge. They have a new African-inspired dessert to celebrate the occasion. The African Triple Chocolate Mousse is made up of Nyangbo dark chocolate from Ghana, Tanariva milk chocolate from Madagascar, Orielis blonde chocolate, chocolate almond biscuit, and strawberries. It costs $8. Again, read all about it on our website. Last week, Disney's Port Orleans Riverside Resort reopened, finally after 18 months. We're giving you a look at the refreshed standard Woods View room at the resort, filled with touches from Disney's animated film, The Princess and the Frog. We also have a full tour of a Disney Princess-themed royal guest room at the resort. Both of those video tours can be found right here on this channel. If you'd like to see photos and more of a walkthrough, they're up at WDWNT.com. Our quest to review every fall and Halloween treat available at Walt Disney World took us to the Boardwalk Bakery. The Boardwalk Resort location has 3 unique offerings for the season. We found a Mickey Mouse Ghostly Brownie, a candy corn cupcake, and a macaroon pumpkin pop. Reviews at WDWNT.com. Come along on a tour with us of a deluxe concierge level room at Disney's Boardwalk Resort. We have a full video walkthrough right here on the channel. Again, a photo tour on the website. If Disney Saratoga Springs Resort and Spa is your home away from home, then this new merchandise collection is just for you. Includes a pair of shorts, a crop top, a sweatshirt, and a baseball cap. And all of these Disney Vacation Club items can be found in the Artist Palette shop. You can see them on our website. According to Disneyland Resort cast members, fabric face masks are sold out resort-wide, and disposable face masks are available for free, but are running low. Attractions have priority when it comes to disposable face mask distribution, followed by shops, then restaurants. And when mask guidelines initially began to be lifted, masks went on sale, and new ones haven't been released since then. And it may not come back. Earlier this week, we told you that the Magic Key Lounge in Tomorrowland at Disneyland Park had been redecorated from Halloween to Christmas, but now the lounge is hosting a Christmas photo op with Mickey and Minnie in their new costumes. These are these brand new costumes they have that match the plush and other merchandise being released this year, and Magic Key holders were the first to meet them. How cute. According to the Orange County Register, Disneyland Resort parking trams will return to service in early 2022. This will be the first time since Disneyland Resort closed in March of 2020 that the trams operated. They take guests, of course, from the Mickey and Friends parking structure as well as the Pixar Palace parking structure to the theme park entrances. Guests currently have had to walk the tram route to get to the parks. Disneyland Resort is raising both theme park ticket and parking prices starting today. The last price raise was in February of 2020. Daily ticket prices are going up between 3 and 8%, varying depending on the date and time. There's also now 6 tiers of pricing instead of 5, with the lowest tier remaining at $104. Parking is up $5. The highest tier of Disneyland Resort Magic Key Annual Pass, the Dream Key, is currently sold out. The other tiers, Believe, Enchant, and Imagine, are still available. Current Dream Key holders are not affected and continue to access their benefits. Weekend park reservations, of course, unavailable for Magic Key holders through the end of the year. At least, at first glance, you may be able to try and refresh over days and find something, but it's been rough. I'm glad they've stopped selling it. I do have this key that is now sold out, but yet I'm having a hard time getting park reservations for my trip, which is not great when you're flying across the country to go to Disneyland for a few days. You'd like to be able to, to go for all of the days of your trip. Guests at Walt Disney Studios Park at Disneyland Paris Resort may once again be able to enjoy the songs of Frozen. Frozen, a musical celebration, is once again performing as of October 23rd. The show can be found in the Animation Celebration area of Walt Disney Studios Park. It first opened in November of 2019, just before the release of Frozen 2. Disney says the show invites fans of all ages to unleash the magic within alongside their favorite characters. We have a video of this show. We actually were at the first day ever that this was open. We have a video of that right here on our channel if you'd like to see it. For its entire nearly 40-year history, Tokyo Disneyland has never held upcharge events outside of corporate sponsor private rentals and its annual countdown party on New Year's Eve. But this changed last month when OLC announced they were dipping their toes into the upcharge party pool with Halloween Morning, a 5-day only hard ticket event at Tokyo Disney. You can read all about our experience on our website. Spencer was there to check it out, and he wore a ridiculous costume. What did he wear? You have to read it to find out. Thanks to Instagram user Hong Kong Main Street Gazette, we have an updated look inside Arendelle, the world of Frozen at Hong Kong Disneyland. The land is currently under construction. When we last looked at the construction, Elsas Ice Palace was beginning to take shape. The structure appears to have nearly reached its peak now, with wire mesh nearly to the peak of the mountain. The mesh allows crews to sculpt the palace's form as well as the North Mountain. I think it's really cool that you can see it just past the Castle of Magical Dreams. It's a cool vista. For more information on these stories and more, head on over to WDWNT.com. This program is brought to you by our official travel agent sponsor, the Vacationeer, the engineers of your next magical vacation. Sit back and let their team of vacation planning experts craft your family's next trip. The best part, their services are free. Hotel, park tickets, Genie Plus, Lightning Lane, and more. Visit WDWNT.travel for details. The Vacationeer, the official travel agency of WDWNT. If you're enjoying the show, be sure to like this video, subscribe to WDW News Today on YouTube for more great content, and click the bell for notifications. Also, make sure to hit select all notifications so you never miss an episode of the show. Of course, I want to stop for a moment and remember that 50 years ago today was the dedication of Walt Disney World, where Roy Disney stood there next to Mickey Mouse and read the dedication. And yeah, it's a very important moment in history. And of course, we have to thank, I know we all thank Walt Disney for this wonderful place we have to visit, but of course it was Roy Disney that made the dream come true. So it's a good day to remember Roy and everything he did for the company and did for the public. So thank you, Roy. For the worldwide leader in Disney Parks news, this is Tom Corliss saying enjoy the rest of your today. Have a great, big, beautiful tomorrow.
Looking for the latest in Disney news on the go? Then download WDWNT the app. From news to videos to park hours and more, WDWNT the app is your one-stop shop for the latest from the Disney world. Available on iPhone and Android, just search for WDWNT in your device's app store.